Well, it's because aging is actually a disease. There are, of course, all kinds of different diseases. We had to find an explanation for how it would be possible for people's lifespans to change with time. Back before the flood, lifespans were over 900 years on average, and then after the flood, the lifespans declined over the course of about 1,000 years, down to what we know of as being normal today, down to about 75 years on average. And how can we explain that such a thing, how could it happen? There have been several attempts to explain this by different people, but all of them run into serious problems somewhere along the line. The explanation which works is that aging is a vitamin deficiency disease. So like scurvy, if you don't get the vitamin C that you need, you will eventually die of scurvy. If we stop giving you vitamin C when you're 20 years old, you will die shortly thereafter, maybe within 1 or 2 years anyhow. If we stopped giving everybody vitamin C when they were 20 years old, then it would appear that the whole population was aging, or at least getting sick and dying by the time they were 24 years old, say. And so the same sort of thing is what has happened with what we call aging. There is a vitamin which was previously unknown, which we all need, and which none of us is getting. Before the flood, people were getting it, and they were living very much longer as a result, because they were not dying of this disease, vitamin deficiency disease, which we now call aging. After the flood, the vitamin became less and less available in the environment. People weren't getting it, and so they were dying at younger and younger ages because of this disease. The vitamin is not a miracle cure. It is just a vitamin. And the thing about vitamins is that the body uses them in many different ways. Because they are used in so many different ways, when you don't get the vitamin, you can get sick in a lot of different ways. You can experience a lot of ailments in a lot of different ways. For example, you can get headaches, very common symptom of lacking in one or more vitamins. Perhaps you're not going to sleep very well, so you get insomnia. Different things begin to happen long before you get really clinically sick from the vitamin deficiency disease. These other more minor things are happening. Now, we are all today suffering from a lack of vitamin MEPA, and the result is that we are all ailing with a variety of different health issues that are brought on because we are deficient in this vitamin.